If you're planning to pursue a master's degree in the UK and you're watching this video, consider yourself to be lucky. Because in this video, I'm actually going to show you the mirror. I'm actually going to expose you to all the realities that you need to be aware of, that you need to understand, and the mindset that you need to develop before you take that huge education loan of 30, 40, 50 lakh rupees or even 1 crore rupees to pursue your master's degree in the UK. The post-study work visa has reduced from 2 years to 18 months. Getting a sponsorship has become super duper difficult. Getting a job for the locals is difficult, and for international students, of course, it would obviously be even more difficult because of the visa rules and because of the anti-immigration sentiment going on as well. Now, between all this chaos, the most common question that I am receiving in all my consultations, one question that I am always being asked is it worth it to pursue a master's in UK in 2026? And if this question is there in your mind as well, then this video is absolutely for you. Now, I will give you the answer to this question. The answer to this question is whether it is worth it or not is going to depend upon your choices, your decisions, and what you make out of it. If you consider that, pursuing a master's degree in the UK is going to be a shortcut to success, that, you get your visa, you go, you do your master's, you get 10 jobs lined your way, you get the sponsorship, everything is good, you're just stupid, honestly. At this point of time, that's the only thing that I can tell you. And if your counselor, your study abroad, consultancy, agent, whatever you want to call them, if this is what they are telling you, they are making a fool out of you. Honestly, they just care about the commission that they're going to get out of, your admission, and they really do not give a damn about your career, your success, your life. In this video, let us understand what does worth it mean and how can you make your masters in the UK worth it. This is what the purpose of this video is. And a lot of you might be commenting or might be feeling, this person is a study abroad counselor, he's a study abroad consultant as well, he has his own business, so he will always say positive, right? Why would I say negative about studying in the UK? Well, I have a disease, and the disease is saying the truth. If you watch my previous videos as well, or if you are someone who is on this channel after watching some of my previous videos, you will know I have a problem that I say the truth. And in this video as well, if you find one point that I say which you can counter with argument, post that in the comment box. I would be more than happy to hear your side of the story as well. But let us understand now how to make your masters in the UK worth it. First thing first, I'm going to repeat, it is not a shortcut that, you get an admission into a master's degree in the UK, you do it, everything would be sorted. No, that is not going to happen. The mindset that you need to develop is you need to look at this whole project as a launch pad. What's a launch pad? A launch pad is a platform. And if you go to any platform, let's say you go to a railway platform, you will find out different kinds of people, from on a platform. There would be people who are there who are boarding the first class of a train. There would be people who would be, boarding the sleeper class of a train. There would be people who would be beggars on the platform as well, right? And you will also find out some people who are, selling chips and cold drinks and biscuits on the platform of that train. The platform is the same for everyone, right? There's no difference at all. What you do on that platform is what matters. And the train in this particular case, like if I use the same analogy of the, railway platform, the train is actually your university and your course. What you choose and where you choose to study that is the foundational bedrock. Now, I know someone definitely has told you university does not matter. University नहीं matter करती, skills matter करते हैं. And I can guarantee you, the person who spoke this to you has not gone to a good university. I guarantee you, you talk to one person who says this, that university नहीं matter करती यार, skills matter करते हैं. उनसे पूछना, अच्छा जी आप कहाँ पढ़े हुए हो, right? और उनसे पूछना, where are they in their career right now? Like what are they doing right now? What's happening with their career at this point of time? The reality is the university does matter. It absolutely matters, and I will tell you the reasons why it matters. The very first thing is the ecosystem. An ecosystem is what kind of atmosphere and what kind of attitude do the people have who are sitting in the classroom? Now, if you're sitting in a university where the people around you, their goal is to basically, do Uber Eats, do Deliveroo, and find an illegal way to find a sponsorship, file an asylum, god damn it, neither are they interested in studying. Number two, neither are the professors interested in teaching them. Number three, there's literally the whole ecosystem is such that it's a jugaad. Everyone at the back of their mind knows that I am sitting here because this was my only way to get the visa to the UK. The professors know that the people sitting here are basically to get a degree, pass, and just go on with their post-study work visa and find illegal sponsorships. It's pretty much the whole ecosystem has that thread running in. यार जुगाड़ है, काम चल रहा है, चलने दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, right? Have you ever seen an Oxford graduate struggling a hell lot to find a job? Have you seen, let's say in India, an IIT or IIM graduate just absolutely struggling to find a job? कि भाई उनका कुछ बन ही नहीं रहा. यार वो लोग तो नहीं कहते कि यूनिवर्सिटी मैटर नहीं करती. ऐसा क्यों है कि those people are very happy that they attended a good university, but the people generally जो कुछ नहीं किया जिन्होंने जिंदगी में, आई विल बी वेरी ब्लंट हियर, कंसिडर दिस टू बी अ रैंट वीडियो, वो बहुत कह रहे हैं यूनिवर्सिटी मैटर नहीं करती जी, स्किल्स मैटर करते हैं. नाउ लेट मी ब्रिंग माई सेल्फ टू द सेकेंड पॉइंट, स्किल्स. हाउ विल यू लर्न द स्किल्स? Is Mata Rani gonna give you the skills, right? You will wake up one morning and now you're a prodigy coder. As I mentioned, the ecosystem, that ecosystem defines what kind of people you will be talking to, what kind of professors you will be having access to, and how you will be getting inspired every single day, and what kind of resources you will be having access to. And all these things, when they are at the right place, at the right time, and you are in that mindset that yes, you want to learn, you want to develop skills, magic happens. This is where your skill development begins. And the skill development is not just hard skills. There are a lot of other skills that are required to get hired in the Western countries that you might not learn in the classroom, but you will learn them around the classroom through that ecosystem. One, always, always, always opt for a top university. Now, I know that some top universities have very high budget. I know that some universities, their admission criteria is very high. Whatever your budget is, whatever your profile is, try to go for the best for that, please. If you think X is the best, do explore the opportunity if you can go to X plus 1. If you're already at X plus 1, do explore the opportunity if you can go to X plus 2. I am gonna give you an example of a university in London. The name of the university I cannot take because I was about to take it, but they might just sue me. It ends with Hampton. Now, it is on you. You can go and find it, search it, whatever, right? This university is teaching MBA by inviting students 2 days in a week into the class. And out of those 2 days, 1 day is online, 1 day is offline. God damn it, I remember during my MBA, which was like an MBA in entrepreneurship, we were busy 7 days a week. We did not have time to breathe. I don't remember when I was able to cook a meal for myself properly because we were so busy. And that university is awarding MBA degrees by inviting you 2 days in a week. Do you want to go to such a place? Really? If yes, UK is not going to be worth it. No place is going to be worth it. Living might not be worth it. Now, on the screen, you guys are seeing a list of the universities where most of the students from India went to study in 2023 and 2024. 166,000 students went to the UK to pursue their higher education. Out of that, the highest number of students have gone to this university, BPP University. I would like to take the name. I don't care at this point of time, really. 14,000 students. Now, the next screenshot that you're seeing right now is how well does this university rank? Well, the surprising fact is that the university does not rank even in the top 1200 universities in the world. यार अपनी इंडिया की एमिटी यूनिवर्सिटी रैंक कर रही है 800-900 पे, तो क्या करने जा रहे हैं 13,000 स्टूडेंट यहाँ पर? मुझे तो ये नहीं बात समझ आ रही. 13,500 students, 13,600 students have gone to this university in 2023 to 2024. And then we are complaining कि यार कुछ है ही नहीं, बेकार है, स्कैम है, जॉब नहीं लगती है. The numbers don't say that, don't lie, right? I might be lying, the numbers don't lie. And not just this university, I don't want to take the names, but look at the other 9 universities, the top 10 universities where most of the students from India have gone. Go and check out the rankings of these universities. And not just rankings of these universities, just look at subject wise rankings as well. Okay, maybe the university does not rank well overall. So there might be a possibility that the university might be ranking well for a subject, right? It is quite possible that the university might be ranking well for a subject. My open challenge: take these top 10 universities, go on QS, go on Times Higher Education, go on Financial Times ranking, find one subject in which these universities rank in the top 20. Literally, find one subject in which these universities rank in the top 20. तो मेरे भाई, मेरे दोस्त, यूनिवर्सिटी तो मैटर करती है. तुम मानो ना मानो, यूनिवर्सिटी इज गोइंग टू मैटर अ लॉट. दिस इज व्हाट हेल्प्स यू बिल्ड क्रेडिबिलिटी. And in the job market, what matters the most is credibility. No one is going to hire you till the time they don't find you to be credible. Because if I am the HR, I hire you and later on it turns out that you can't do your work, I am liable. What would make me feel confident that you are someone who would be good? When I see that, oh, you are graduating from a good institute, you are graduating from a good university, that is when it signals to me as an HR that, oh, this person would be worth hiring. Are you understanding this point? And this is very important to be understood. 1, choose the university well, choose your destination of study well. Do not just go to a random university, please. 1. 2, now let's talk about the skills. Because of course, without skills, just having a degree, you're not getting a job. Even I say that, right? Even if you're an Oxford graduate, if you don't have the skills, you won't get a job. That's the reality. That's the truth. But of course, if you're studying at Oxford, I am pretty much assuring you, you will learn skills. The whole ecosystem is just going to push you enough to learn skills, to acquire good skills. But at the same time, I want to talk about one thing. Everyone can't go to Oxford. Everyone can't have that big brand prestige or that amazing ecosystem that Oxford might be offering. Whatever university you're going to, here is your master's degree. It is going to be on the left hand side. On the right hand side, equal amount of effort has to go towards learning skills. And how do you learn skills? Coursera certifications are not skills. I can complete 10 data analytics certifications in 30 days. How does it matter? I can go on Udemy and do all the courses that are possible in related to business analytics in 10 days. How does that matter? This is not skills. If you think if you're on Coursera and doing certifications, you're learning skills. No. Skills is building projects. Skills is you build something that you can showcase. You build a portfolio. Let's take an example. If you are someone who is going for data science, or let's just put data science aside. Let's say if you're someone who is going for MSc Finance, what can you do to showcase your skills? Pick up balance sheets of publicly traded companies, analyze them. Whatever you're learning in your MSc Finance, why not apply all of that in real time on the balance sheets, on the publicly available data of the traded companies? Come up with your own reports, come up with your own analysis. Make a small presentation or a Canvas slideshow in which you can show that, hey, this is the analysis that I did, this is the research that I came up with that a lot of other people did not have, that a lot of people otherwise were not having. Let's say if you're someone who's doing MSc Business Analytics, God, and I think out of the 5 people going to the UK, 2 are doing Business Analytics. पत्थर उठाओ 4 मिल जाएंगे Business Analytics करने वाले. अरे भाई Tableau हर कोई चला लेता है. Everyone can use Tableau nowadays. Everyone can use Power BI nowadays. It is not a big deal. I have a small business just dealing with hundreds of students. Even I know how to use Tableau here. It is not a big deal if you know how to use Tableau. Pick up data. There are so many, I think they're known as data sandboxes. Pick up data sandboxes, analyze them, come up with reports, build a portfolio with your resume, share that portfolio. भाई दिखाना पड़ेगा ना हमें कि हमने कुछ सीखा हुआ है. And the way the job market is right now, with AI, everything, visa changes, if your skill level is not prodigy level, if your skill level is not amazing level, you are not getting a job. As simple as that. Remember this, you are the third preference when someone is hiring. Who the first preference is? Someone born and brought up in the UK. They would always prefer someone born and brought up in the UK. The second preference would be someone coming with years and years of experience. Third would be you. But how can you become the first preference from the third preferences when you will showcase कि भाई वीज़ा रूल्स गए भाड़ में, मैं यूके से हूँ या नहीं भाड़ में गया, तो मेरे स्किल्स देख, इतना काम करना आता है मुझे, that on the day one when I start working at your organization, I will be able to add so much value to your organization, to your company, and I will be able to justify my salary from the very first day. If you are able to develop that level of skills, trust me, sponsorship is not a big deal. अगर हमें कुछ आता ही नहीं, if we don't have the skills, if we don't have the value to add, why do you expect a company to pay £10,000 for you to sponsor you? Why? Answer this question really. Why would anyone do that, right? So we have to take our skills to the next level, and this is going to be on you. And the people who have gone in September 2025, even if you're an ex-sharp grad student, if I was the one who was handling your applications, I've told this to you many times, and many of you are already lost. Many of you are not putting in the efforts on how they're supposed to be put. So take this video as a reminder and get back to work, get back to business. 2. Third thing I want to talk about is, yet again I talk about it so much, but I'm going to talk about it again, your English skills and your communication skills. If the university allowed you to get admitted with a medium of instruction certificate or with a low IELTS score, that does not mean that you will get a job if you can't speak English. Guys, you need to improve it. Really, you need to improve it. So many people, they cannot communicate 2 sentences in English and they are studying in the UK. I would say more than 50% of the students from India and Pakistan, the ones that are studying in the UK, they cannot talk in English for more than 2 sentences. There was a time when there was a desi economy, desi stores, desi companies, desi businesses. They used to hire these people and the whole circle was running. If they didn't get a job in desi stores, they would start driving Uber, and even with that, sponsorship and all was okay. There were many जुगाड़s. भाई सब बंद हो गया. आज की डेट में everything is closed. There is no loophole, nothing that you can exploit at this point of time. जाओगे 20-25 लाख रुपए फूकाओगे, वहाँ 1.5 साल अपना माथा मारते रहोगे, पोस्ट स्टडी वर्क वीज़ा में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, लोगों से बात नहीं कर पाओगे. तो भाई improve your communication and your English skills. Start working on them today. There is no shame in enrolling into a spoken English course. Seriously, there is no shame. Get out of your comfort zone. You need to improve yourself for yourself. Now, summary. If you are attending a top tier university, doing a good course, a hard course, and stop asking this question कि सर ये कोर्स ज़्यादा मुश्किल तो नहीं होगा ना, that sir would this course be very difficult, sir I don't like maths, sir I don't like coding. The world does not like you then. They won't be giving you a job. As simple as that. What do you have to offer? If you do not have even English skills, you do not want to code, you do not want to do maths, भाई करना क्या है? क्या करना है? तू ही बता दे मेरे को, तू करना क्या चाहता है in that case? Translating it, if you don't want to code, you don't want to do maths, you do not know how to speak well, communicate well, then why the hell should anyone pay you? Why the hell would anyone be interested in keeping you? Is the world charity? No, the world is a dog-eat-dog world. Everyone finds an opportunity to just exploit the other person. That's the reality of the world that we live in. And it's getting even worse with the lack of resources and the lack of jobs. Summary. Whether it will be worth it or not is going to depend upon you. Is the 18 months post-study work visa going to, impact you a lot? Well, जिसने 18 महीने में जो कर लेना है वो कर ही लेना है, right? The one who has to do what he wants to do in 18 months will do it. And the ones who do not have to do it in 2 years will not be able to do it. And next is, consider this as a launch pad. Build your skills to the next level. You will be surrounded by some of the smartest professors in the world. You will be having access to events if you will attend them, where you will be meeting thought leaders of different industries. You will be able to talk to people who are innovating best of the best things in the world. This is the platform what a good university for a master's in the UK offers. But what you do out of that platform is on you, right? Either you can just be there, finish it, and get done with it, or you can be someone who takes benefit of all of this, builds your skills, builds your profile, and you become globally employable, not just the UK. If you have everything that I'm talking about, even in India, companies would be willing to pay you 20, 30, 40 lakh rupees. But you need to add that value. That time is gone, that it was a shortcut. Very few people could go study abroad. They would come back or they would just stay there. They would be respected. Not anymore. Now it's all about what you do out of it. And I can tell you one thing personally, from experience and the experience of hundreds of my students who have made it big. This is the platform that can change your life only and only if you decide you want to do it. Only and only if you have that motivation, that dedication to do it. Thank you so much. Last, if you resonated with what I said and you want to give things a head start, you want that you are with me on this, that yes, I am willing to work hard, I am willing to be authentic, genuine, hardworking, I am willing to go out of my comfort zone, do anything to succeed, book a consultation. I want to work with you. I won't even charge you any counseling fee. I want to work with you because you are the student that I like to work with. You are the one that I would like to mentor. You are the one who I would like to coach. Thank you so much. This video was a little emotionally charged, but it was important. It was important for you to hear all of this. It was important for this to be out publicly so that you make the wisest and the smartest decision. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a lovely rest of the day. Bye bye.